Hi everybody, Gina Marie here, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm getting ready to do a reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Whenever you find this video, you are meant to find it. All right, Virgo, let's see where the cards want to take us today. I know, I uploaded the wrong video before. I know. And you know what? I have to say, I got some pretty nasty comments because I because I uploaded the wrong video. Well, I'm here to tell you, everybody, just in case you don't know, I'm human. And I make mistakes. So, to those people that were sending me nasty comments because I made a mistake, well, you can go fluff off. And to the rest of you that were understanding, thank you very much for your understanding. Oh my goodness. So, I had time this morning, so I thought, you know what? I would go ahead and do a totally new video for you today. All right, Virgo. The overall energy of the reading is the Queen of Pentacles. Wow, giddy up. Queen of Pentacles is somebody loving, nurturing, caring, and abundant. All right, so let's take a look at these cards here. In your recent past, we have the King of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, and the Moon. Six of Swords is moving things on to calmer waters. King of Pentacles is somebody loving, nurturing, caring, and abundant. The Moon, things are hidden with the Moon. Fears of the unknown. In your current energies, we have the Five of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. Three of Wands, somebody could be waiting for their ships to come in, or somebody could be plotting and planning to move forward. Five of Swords is a card of self-sabotage. It's a card of somebody who's there for the short term, not the long term. This is the card of the person who wins the battle but loses the war, okay? Four of Pentacles is somebody holding on and holding back. In your potential final outcome, we have the Hangman, the Page of Pentacles, and the Strength card. Page of Pentacles, this is the card of the student. You could be learning something, or somebody could be coming in with an offer. Hangman, either we're stuck or stagnant, or we're seeing things from a different perspective. Strength, somebody needing the inner strength to deal with a situation. Now, we have to see how all of this correlates to the Queen of Pentacles. Now let's start clarifying. Six of Swords. Why is the Six of Swords here? Why is the Six of Swords here? Wow. Okay. Now, take the reading how it resonates. Roles can be reversed. Why is the Six of Swords here? Why? Okay. Six of Swords is being clarified by the Eight of Swords. Yeah, and the Page of Swords. Okay. When I was shuffling for this Six of Swords, I don't know if you can see this, but I was looking at the card and I was looking at her face. And all I could see in her face was she was taking her swords and she's like, you know what, I'm just gone. I'm moving forward. And it was not I'm moving forward and I'm sad about it or I'm angry about it. It was just, you know what, it is what it is. I'm moving forward. Like, done. And with the Eight of Swords here, you may have been all up in your head about it. But now I've gotten the clarity and I don't need to be. So take the reading how it resonates. I'm either reading for you or somebody connected to you, their energy. But I'm moving forward. And you know what? I might have been all up in my head about it, but I'm not anymore. I'm like, you know what? I'm good. It's kind of that energy. King of Pentacles. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Talk to me about this king. Why is the king here? Okay. Okay, why is the king here? Yes, King of Pentacles is being clarified by, the Sun and the Ace of Wands. Okay, the reason why I'm laughing is because he's holding cake. And you know how I tell you that the Four of Wands is my having cake at the cake table card? For those of you who have been here a while, I would say, is somebody worthy enough to sit and have cake at the cake table with you? Well, as I was shuffling, all I could see was the cake. And it didn't matter if anybody was worthy enough because you were worthy enough to sit at your own table. That's the feeling I had. Like, I don't need anybody. I'm good on my own. And it's being illuminated that we can have a new beginning. We can have a new beginning with growth. But it's almost like this is a new beginning within you and around you. This is all about a new beginning for you. Not so much with you attached to somebody else, but this is a new beginning for you. The moon. Why is the moon here? I know, it's the morning. Can you see the sun creeping in on my table? I might have to put my blind down. Why is the moon here? Why is the moon here? Yeah. Yes. The moon is being clarified by the Seven of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. Everything that you kept hidden, I feel like your emotions, the things that you were afraid to look at, I feel like you're not afraid to look at anymore. It's it's letting all of those fears and letting everything go. Why? Well, because with the Seven of Wands here, I feel like it's almost like I'm standing up for me now. And I'm not going to let anything hold me back. I'm not holding back anymore. I'm not afraid. It's that type of energy. Because I feel like with this Six of Swords here, it's almost like you've been through the ringer and you just don't care anymore. And I hate to put it like that, but you've been through so much that you're like, you know what? I'm not going to let this defeat me. I've always moved forward. I can get through this, and that's what I'm going to do. No longer all up in my head, getting the clarity. You know what? I've got this. I'm stable on my own, being illuminated to this is a new beginning for me. All of the things that I may have feared, I'm letting those out. Why? Because now I'm standing up for myself. I'm no longer holding back. In your current energies, we have the Five of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. Three of Wands. Why is the Three of Wands here? Yeah. Why is the Three of Wands here? It's like I get the feeling of I'm no longer waiting. It's like I'm no longer waiting for things to come towards me or things to happen. I'm making things happen now. That's the feeling I get. Why is the Three of Wands here? Yeah. There's the Eight of Wands. That's a card of forward movement. Yes. And the Knight of Cups. I'm no longer waiting. I'm plotting and planning to move forward. Eight of Wands, moving forward. Moving forward, Knight of Cups. I want to say moving forward not only to the things that you want and you love, but I feel like now you're in a new energy. It's no more, oh, woe is me, all up in my head. It's, you know what? I'm going after the things that I want. I'm moving forward. I'm leaving the past behind. I am what I was afraid of and the things that the fears that I had inside that were holding me back are no longer holding me back. No longer waiting, moving forward. Moving forward. And I feel like as you move forward in this new energy, you may have somebody coming in. This could be somebody new coming in for you. Because now you're vibrating at a different energy. I want to say your vibration is now higher. Five of Swords. Why is the Five of Swords here? Yeah. I think you're done with the Five of Swords here. Why is this Five of Swords here? Why is it here? Talk to me about the Five of Swords. Ah, okay. Five of Swords is being clarified by the Lovers. Yeah, and the Seven of Swords. Yes, it's... In some ways, I want to say you're not going to be thinking in the short term where it comes to the choices and the decisions that you're making, possibly because you're no longer led by fear. That's kind of what I feel. I'm no longer lying to myself. I'm no longer self-sabotaging myself. It's no longer self-sabotaging yourself with the choices that you make and lying to yourself about it, but it's no longer self-sabotaging yourself with, I want to say, with your connections as well. So if there was a connection that you had in the past that you were kind of seeing through rose-colored glasses and maybe lying to yourself about it, it's not happening anymore. Look at that. I got the Five of Swords on the bottom of my clarifying deck. I feel like this short-term thinking is done. The self-sabotaging is done. Four of Pentacles. Why is the Four of Pentacles here? Why is the Four of Pentacles here? All I keep hearing in my head, yeah, as I was shuffling for that is the world needs to see you. It's almost like you were hiding. The world needs to see you. Now, lower your volume. Okay? Because clarifying the Four of Pentacles, we have, bam! We have a tower, ladies and gentlemen. We have a tower. The tower and the Empress. Why is the tower here? Talk to me about one of my favorite cards. I love the tower. Oh, I love the tower. And if I'm to be honest, I've had a couple of tower moments the last several weeks. I have, but I needed them. Why is the tower here? I think I know somebody else who had a couple of tower moments too, but we won't get into that. Okay. Four of Pentacles is being clarified by the Tower and the Empress, and the Tower is being clarified by the Eight of Cups and Temperance. Yes, this is, as I felt it when I was shuffling, it's you don't need to hide anymore. Why are you hiding? The world needs to see you. This aha moment is, I believe you've walked away. You could have walked away from a connection, but I feel like you've walked away from, like I said, from things that don't serve you anymore. Whether it is a person, a job, a way of thinking, whatever it is, you're done with it. Done with it, and you're healing. Healing so that you can do what? So that you can radiate as the Empress. Somebody who is creative, birthing new ideas, enveloped in your feminine energy, knowing your worth, knowing your value. And it's knowing your worth and knowing your value, but not being conceited about it. It's, I know what I bring to the table. And if you can't match my energy, sorry, not sorry, but step aside. I'm moving forward. That's what this is. So as I was shuffling for this Four of Pentacles, and I was like, no, quit hiding. You need to be seen. You do need to be seen. And I feel like with this Tower, it's a realization of the things that you have walked away from, and possibly some of the things that you still may need to walk away from. Oof. In your potential final outcome, we have the Hangman, the Page of Pentacles, and the Strength card. Page of Pentacles. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? Well, you heard me go, ooh, because I looked out my window and there is a cicada on my window. And for those of you that don't know what cicadas are, I'm very new to the area. And apparently these creatures, they don't hurt you, they don't bite you, they don't live very long either, but they make a heck of a lot of noise. But to me, they kind of look like a cockroach. Ugh. So he's on the outside of my window, just so you know. Oh. Page of Pentacles. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? Oh, maybe he's in line for a reading. Page of Pentacles is being clarified by the Page of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Okay. Now, I want to say with this, what you're learning is that not every offer, it's like not every offer that comes to you is good enough for you to take. Okay? I want to tell you that with this King of Swords, this is the king of, now he's being very discerning as to which offers he's taking, what he wants to do. It's kind of like not everything that glitters is gold. And now you're being a little bit more discerning as to, okay, because you're the Empress. If you're attracting something and somebody comes towards you, yes, they may want to have a relationship with you. They may want to connect with you, but that doesn't mean that you connect with everybody, because not everybody is vibrating at your frequency. This is, you know what, the stuff that comes towards me, I have the discernment to cut it out if it doesn't serve me. And I don't feel bad about it. Hangman. Why is the Hangman here? Wow. Why is the Hangman here? Yeah. Oh, yes. Why is the Hangman here? Talk to me about the Hangman. Yeah. Hangman is being clarified by, wow, the Ten of Swords and the Six of Cups. Now, with this Hangman, I feel like you're seeing things from a different perspective. Letting things end that need to end. And I'm going to tell you this, and for some of you, you may not want to hear this. And it was a realization that I had to come to. Sometimes you have to let things end, even if it is a Six of Cups connection. I know. But that doesn't mean that the 10 swords, metaphorically speaking, has to stay in the connection forever. I'm just saying, for some of you, this is seeing things differently, needing to stick 10 swords, metaphorically speaking, possibly into your Six of Cups connection because you're radiating as the Empress and they're not matching your energy. And I can't tell you I don't know if they'll ever match your energy in this lifetime. I know it's a hard reality, but for some of you, they may not. For some of you, they may. But sometimes it takes ending the connection for somebody to wake up. But I'm going to tell you, sometimes they just don't. So I have to be honest with you. For others of you, this is you seeing things from a different perspective, letting things end that need to end. And as you do that, a Six of Cups connection comes in for you. Okay? Strength. Why is the Strength card here? Talk to me about the Strength card. Now, I don't know what you guys believe, but I'm going to tell you this. I believe that if you have a strong soul tie with somebody, and let's say, for example, you have a Six of Cups connection with somebody, and for whatever reason, they just can't get their crap together. They just can't do it. You've learned your lessons, but they can't learn. For some reason, they just don't learn theirs. Whatever it is. I believe that if you learn yours and they don't learn theirs and you end the connection, that I believe that another connection comes in for you because you've learned your lessons. I don't believe that you get punished for the rest of your life without a connection because you were able to learn your lessons and the person you were connected to doesn't. So you live your life alone. I don't believe that. I believe that if you have to end a Six of Cups connection because somebody else does not learn their lessons, for as painful as it may be, I believe the universe rewards you with another connection. I do. Leave me a comment and let me know what you think. Because I just don't believe that if I learn my lesson and let's say my soul connection doesn't, I don't believe that I live the rest of my life alone and upset without love because somebody else doesn't learn their lesson. I don't believe that. I don't want to believe that. I want to believe that if I learn my lesson and if the person connected to me doesn't, that I'm still rewarded. You know, it's kind of like I did my job. Strength. Yeah. Strength is being clarified by the Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Having the strength. I want to say with this Knight of Pentacles, yes, to move forward. Because if in fact you see things differently and you have to stick 10 swords, like I said, metaphorically speaking, into a Six of Cups connection, that takes a lot of strength and courage. And I know it does because I've had to do it myself. And it sucks. But having the strength to slowly move forward to a new beginning. This could be to a new beginning just for you in your new energy. This could be a new beginning and possible relationships coming your way. Why? Because you radiate as this Queen of Pentacles. Somebody who is loving, nurturing, caring, abundant. This is somebody who is good on their own. This is somebody who, male or female, this is somebody who, has their life together, has a job or has their own business, can take care of themselves, is very much abundant on their own. And you are. Yeah. And you are. All right, Virgo, I'm telling you what I see and feel in the energy. What does the universe want to say? What does the universe want to say? But I do believe that if you do learn your lessons and possibly if the person connected to you doesn't, and you have to let them go and you do let them go, then I do believe that you are rewarded with another connection. Eight of Cups, Six of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. And the Six of Wands, yes, is crossed by the Ace of Cups. Victory after a long battle. Okay? Victory after a long battle. Possibly because you've had to walk away from something you were all up in your head about. Victory. And after victory, Ace of Cups. New beginning in love, a new beginning with something you love. The flow of emotion. Victory, why? Because you've walked away from something that you've needed to. And as you walk away with this Ace of Pentacles, this is another offer coming in. This is a solid offer coming in for you. All right, Virgo, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped. If you like the content that I have, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you would like a much in-depth personal reading with me, or if you'd like to learn the meanings of the Ace through the Ten of Cups and how to do a 3-card read totally free from me, then check out my webinar. It's free and it's linked in the description box below. Love and light, everybody.